Hello, you're welcome to our lecture on chordates. Today's lecture will be on Pisces. Now, what are Pisces? The word Pisces is also used to describe all fishes. It is a collective name that refers to fish and fish-like vertebrates. All fish and fish-like vertebrates are collectively called Pisces. Pisces include all vertebrates in the classes Myxini, Cephalospidomorphi, Chondrichthyes, Actinopterygi, and Sarcopterygi. The vertebrates in the class Myxini include the hagfishes, those in Cephalospidomorphi include the lampreys, the Chondrichthyes consist the sharks, rays, and skates, and the Actinopterygi consist of the ray-finned fishes, and Sarcopterygi has the lobe-finned fishes. Most Pisces are one of the most diverse groups of animals known to man, with more than 20,000 species in existence. Now, we want to look at the general anatomy and physiology of Pisces. However varied, all Pisces have important characteristics in common, both in external and in internal anatomy and physiology. Pisces are of various shapes and sizes, but they share certain common characteristics that we want to look at. Now, let's look at the gross external anatomy of the Pisces, the fishes. The first feature I want to look at is their form, their shape. Commonly, the fish body is torpedo-shaped or fusiform. That's to say that it's tapering at both ends like a spindle. That's both ends of the fish are pointed, and that's an adaptation for swimming. It has a streamlined body shape. The fishes have a streamlined body shape that enables them to swim easily in water without much friction. Many fishes, however, deviate moderately to completely from the foregoing generalized shape. There are some fishes that are not exactly torpedo shaped. They have various shapes. In spite of the many variations in shape, the ground plan of the body organization is bilateral symmetry, as for the vertebrates generally. So the Pisces have a bilateral symmetry. It can be cut into two mirror images, just like other vertebrates. Furthermore, there is strong cephalization in fishes, along with compaction with body that flows smoothly into the tail, said to be in a Eurosum shape. So Pisces have a well-developed head. The head is well-developed, it has a strong cephalization. They have a very strong cephalization. The tail is consistently an integral part of the body rather than an appendage. The tail of the Pisces is an integral part of the body rather than an appendage. Only fins are distinctly peripheral anatomical parts in most fishes. In contrast with other vertebrates, fishes lack a neck. That's one very important feature of the fishes. They lack a neck. The amphibians have four body regions: the head, neck, trunk, and tail. The same thing is applicable to the reptiles, the birds, and the mammals. But the body of the fish is divided into three parts: the head, the trunk, and the tail. They do not have a neck. They lack a neck. Most fishes possess a single dorsal fin on the middle of the back. Many have two, and a few have three dorsal fins. The other fins are the tail and the anal fins, and paired pelvic and pectoral fins. So now the fishes have paired and unpaired fins. The unpaired fins are the dorsal fins, the tail fin, which is also called the caudal fin, and the anal fins. Then the paired fins of the fish are the pelvic and the pectoral fins. Here's a picture of a fish and its external, the generalized gross external anatomy. Here's the first dorsal fin, the second dorsal fin, which are unpaired. Then we have uh, the pectoral fin and the the pelvic fin. The pectoral and pelvic fins are paired. The anal fin is not paired. So we have unpaired dorsal fins, unpaired anal fins, and unpaired caudal fins. But the pelvic and pectoral fins are paired. Then have the fish has eyes, lidless eyes, nostrils that are not used for respiration but for smell, or operculum that covers the gills. And here the tail is called the caudal peduncle and it has a tail fin. The tail is an integral part of the fish. The body of the fish is divided into three parts: the head, the trunk, and the tail. Fishes do not have a neck, just as it has been described earlier. Functions of the fins of the fish. The anterior dorsal fin of the fish keeps the fish sitting upright, while the posterior dorsal fin lends stability for swimming. The caudal fin of the fish is used to propel the fish forward and to help it with steering. It propels the fish forward as it moves. The caudal fin, it moves forward, and it also helps it in steering. The anal fin is used for stability while swimming. The pelvic fin helps the fish to move forward and backward or to turn, while the pectoral fin allows the fish to move from side to side. Now I want to look at the openings and the fish. The mouth, the gill apertures, which include the spiracle in some primitive species, and the vent or the anus are the principal gross openings connected with the alimentary canal in the body of the fish. Now, the three principal openings that are connected to the alimentary canal are the mouth, the gill aperture, and the vent, which is the anus. They are the three openings that are connected to the alimentary canal. Openings for the organs include the neural apertures, which is the nares or nostrils, and variously distributed smell sensory pores. Okay, those are other openings that are found in the fish. I want to look at sensory organs of the fish, of the Pisces. The nares. One or two nares or nostrils on each side of the snout, that's the heinous condition leading to blind sac, represent the organs of smell externally among fishes. The nostrils of the fish are used for smell, not for respiration. The fish make use of gills for respiration. They do not use their nostrils for respiration. The nostrils are used mainly to perceive smell. That's one distinction between the Pisces, the fish, and other vertebrates. What about the eyes of the fish? The eyes of the fish are essentially lidless eyes that cannot be closed and are situated in orbits. And these eyes are placed one on each side of the middle of the fish head. Just as it's shown here, the eyes of the fish do not have eyelids. That's to say that the fish cannot close its eyes. And that makes it more primitive than the reptiles, some reptiles, and birds and mammals that can close their eyes. The fish do not have eyelids. Now I want to look at the skin organs of fish. In most fishes, a series of pores extending along each side in a single row from the head to caudal fin comprises the lateral line, which detects vibration underwater and changes in temperature. So the organs in the skin, usually the lateral line system, is responsible for detection of vibration underwater and changes in temperature in the water. Now I want to look at the fact that in few fishes, taste buds occur in the skin. That's one very important feature. And integumentary tactile sensory structures have also been distributed and described in it. Neither of these is grossly visible. So integumentary structures that are used for tactile functions, for sensory functions, are also found in the skin of the fish. So that's it about the introductory part of the Pisces and the gross external anatomy. Our next lecture will be on the gross internal anatomy of the Pisces. Thanks for watching.